I'm now going along the Tuzigoot River trail. See how far it goes. I'm just hoping for some vantage points for the old village and maybe come across some wildlife as well. And it's lunchtime. Maybe a nice spot for my lunch along the river somewhere. Isn't that lovely? It's very muddy, lots of sediments, as expected in this area. That'd be wonderful to paddle. But there's a boat access ramp as well. Don't think there'll be many boats, but not when it's dry like this and there's not a lot of water flowing. But for paddle boards and kayaks, it'd just be wonderful. And the trail is quite moist as well. You can see here it has rained recently. It's flowing quite fast there. Lovely. So I've decided this is my lunch spot. It's very idyllic. Bit of shade here as well under this tree and right next to the creek. And after lunch I'll go further around to hopefully spot Tuzigoot Village, National Monument. I'm going to listen to the cicadas. And the planes. But no traffic noise in here, which is lovely. So there you go, my lunch stop, and lunch I will have. See you after lunch. So I've discovered this is not really a trail, or the trail was just to the edge of the river. And I've gone a bit further and I just keep coming back to the river, which is very low at the moment because this whole area here is all riverbed as well when it floods and rains heavily. So what I'm gonna try and do is maybe walk somewhat downstream along the dry riverbed, but over there is very high grass in the next little area, and I don't really want to go through high grass with my fear of snakes. Just very mindful. There's absolutely no one around. Okay, this is it again. So you can see water will flow here when it rains, and at times I can imagine it to be quite high. But here, whoops, this is very soft. Anyway, I'm going to follow this along because once it goes down to that big bend, I should be able to see Tuzigoot. I'll just stay up here, away from the high grass. So I can easier identify anything that might be moving or resemble a curled up snake. As you can imagine, my walking is fairly slow now. No, there is no tracks. I don't like this. Probably another trail somewhere that's much easier to follow. Oh, this is alright. So I'll continue this for a while and see where it goes. As long as the river is on my right, I'm not going to cross it. Going downstream, it's easy to find my way back to the car park. Either going here, or if I cut through here technically to the left, somewhere up there is the road that comes down from Tuzigoot to the river excess. Isn't that lovely? So where's all the wildlife? Bring on some ducks and geese and fishies, and I'm sure there's lots of fish in there, but obviously in that muddy soup you can't see any of them. Right, I'm gonna go up there and see if I can make my way further. So down there somewhere, a couple of 100 meters through this bush is where I've come up from the river, and I found what appears to be a trail now. This is the direction of the car park. There's a fence, and along the fence line it might even just be a mountain bike track. Anyway, here's a view up onto the hill of Tuzigoot. Oh, I can go in here. Behind that tree we should see the village. So these are all really floodplains here. Oh, there you go. Here we go. I'll zoom into that. Step 1. Step 2. It's too wiggly woggly if I keep it on the zoom. I'm just going to follow this. This is almost the road, I think. Follow this around a bit and see where it goes. I'd like to go to that river bend. It was from the top of the village. It looked quite lush. So that's where I want to go. All the little treasures you find along the way. These tiny little flowers. Probably some sort of weed ground cover. Gorgeous. So from those floodplains that I thought they were, I can now see that there's actually stormwater drains here as well that are obviously man-made, and they come together and feed the river when it is rainy season. There would be quite a lot of water flowing, I think, at times. Just down from the village that was high enough up there to be protected. Dogs must be on leash. Tuzigoot National Monument. Where do you open it? Right, needs two hands. So that gate that I was just at is actually locked. I just jumped over the fence. It does say it's a hiking trail, no dogs allowed. No bicycles, so it's not a mountain bike track. But like so many other places, trails and monuments, national parks, state parks, reserves, a lot of them are closed or parts of them locked off. And again, it's not just COVID, because that's pretty much over. It's just the budget cuts that they've done, and nothing is maintained anymore. Or well, only a portion is maintained, so I just keep a lot locked off. So I'll just play dumb if somebody comes and questions me why I'm here. I'll just say, ich nix sprechen English. No understand. Don't know. I'll say, the ranger told me I can walk along the river. So, and he did. Maybe he didn't know that it was locked off. Anyway, I'm enjoying this. It's quite lovely. There are a few more other spots that are worthwhile to check out in this area. I'll see if I get to those or not. Look, no horseback right now. Here's a bicycle trail. I'll take the right hand fork because that should take me back to the river. And somewhere down there is where I want it to be. Yes, this is that lush area that I saw from the top of Tuzigoot, and the river running through it. Oh, gorgeous. And a really nice view. Oh, there's a few bushes. I have to walk over here. Back up to the old village of Tuzigoot. like a fortress up on top of the hill. And another great view of Tuzigoot National Monument. I did see a couple of beautiful ducks very briefly and tried to chase them a little bit. As soon as they saw me, they ran away. Oh, look at that, entrance to an ant colony. So yeah, the ducks were obviously aware of me very quickly, because I am not in any way, shape or form camouflaged in my bright blue outfit. And of course they heard me as well, no doubt. So as soon as they saw me, it's flashing like a piece of metal. Oh, it is. They're protecting some of the plants. Specimens. Specimen number 645. Look, another entrance. Oh, there's a cicada as well. Oh, where's it gone now? It's jumped. The entrance to the pyramid. Wonder how big these ant mounds get here, ant colonies. They're obviously ground dwellers here, not like our termites. They just look like those ordinary big size ants, common ones. Some kind of ground dweller in there. Would be such. Oops. There's a few bugs around too. Alright, there's another ant colony. Right, I want to go down to the river again, and then I'll head somewhere else. Oh yeah, the ducks. Oh yeah, I think I did finish that. The ducks obviously spotted me really quickly in my blue outfit. And they were very shy. Dry river crossing. Any indication here? So this is the marsh trail. Where does it lead to? Okay. Well, either way, I'm going that way because the river makes a bend. And when I get to see it again, I'll then turn back. I think this goes to the Dead Horse trailhead as well. Dead Horse Ranch is somewhere along here as well. I might stop in on the way out. It's funny, I didn't think that cicadas would react as well as you're walking and even looking towards them. And I stopped singing. Now they're behind me and starting up again. So look at these ants. They obviously found some kind of food. I don't know what it is. Part of a grasshopper cicada. And they're trying to move back to the entrance, which is only like, I don't know, 3 inches away. Lost it now. Oh, there's several. The main entrance is down here. And there's 2 more holes. This is just the shell of whatever animal that was, or part of it. How strong they are. No sign of those ducks. It's a shame, they were really, really beautiful. They had some kind of crown. Right, get out of here again. Okay. So earlier on when I was up here at Tuzigoot monument at the village top, I was looking down exactly at this bend, which I couldn't find before, but now I've climbed up this rim. Not that high, but it's behind all these bushes. And lo and behold, here it is, the lovely junction of the rivers, of the one river that splits and comes together again, and depending on how much water there is. This is the lush area that I was talking about. Junction of these 2 arms, and then just in front of me on the right hand side is where that stormwater drain comes in, the gully, or the 2 or 3 that come from that area. So imagine this when it's all flowing, all of this down there would be filled. And I didn't see the ducks again. As I arrived here, there was a crane from this pond, or from this part of the river, and he flew over that middle bit here, that dam, and up that left arm of the river. But I didn't have my phone handy. It's a beautiful crane, blackish, just like the ones I have at home in my garden, the metal ones. Gorgeous. Anyway, I've got to make my way back. Oh, are these fish in there? Or just floating bits? That's floating bits. Yeah. I'm imagining things now. So I'll walk through this crap again. Try and find a better place to walk. A lot of grasshoppers. I think I was up there before. Broken glass here, so people must come here every now and then. Scratchy. A lot of that stuff is dead, as you can see, but it still has the thorns on it. Whoops. No, not through here. Oh, God. I'm gonna be scratched up today. Ouch, ouch, ouch. To get out there, back to the walkway. I don't think there's any poison ivy around here now. Oh, that's the fence. And the gate that is locked. Oh, I've got long enough legs. Oh! I don't think it's electrocuted. So it's a bit silly. It's actually completely locked. You can't pull that thing out. I could have climbed over it, but who knows, I might have broken it. Anyway, walking back to the car now. Come on, Ducky, walk. You're coming to visit me? No, turn around again. Oh, come back. Come back and visit Uncle Stefan. Yeah, but I don't have anything for you. No? I really don't have anything.